Hey, Matt Morris, welcome to the Unemployed Millionaire Show. And today I am bringing you the secret to success as defined in Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. Now, if you don't know Think and Grow Rich, this book was a huge inspiration to me. In fact, it was the first book I ever read in network marketing. My sponsor gave me this book, and when I read it, it just opened my mind up to a world of possibilities that I never imagined would exist for myself. And so over the years, I've read this book so many times, I can't even keep track. 8, 9, 10 times. I've read it over and over and over. And it has been one of the most widely read and published personal development books in the history of the personal development industry. And so Napoleon Hill, what he did is he was commissioned by Andrew Carnegie, at the time, I believe the wealthiest person in the world, to go out and study the most successful people. And so he went out and studied about 100 different people on their secrets to success. So people like Henry Ford and just on and on and on, the top business leaders of the time. And here's where I talk about why I'm talking about the secret, because in the very beginning of the book, what he says is he's going to give you the secret to success in the book. And I was so excited. I was like, man, I want to know the secret to success. And so I read through the book, and there was never a point in the book that he said, this is the secret. And so I'm like, man, I guess I missed it. So I went back and I reread it the second time. And the second time, as I was rereading it, I was like, all right, I'm going to pay attention because I must have, my mind must have zoned out, but I'm going to pay attention and be really intentional and look for the secret to success. And so I read it with every intention of finding the secret, wherever it was in this, few hundred pages. And after finishing it the second time, again, there was no secret. And I'm like, the heck? And so then I finally, just thought to myself, well, maybe the secret to success is something that you have to find yourself. And so I read it again a third time, and when I read it the third time, my intention was for me to come up with the secret to success from what I read in the book. And, one of the things that it talked about, and I'm going to tell you what it was for me. Now, it's probably going to be different for you. I want you to go out and read this book. But for me, something that was so common with all the stories that I heard of people from all walks of life, struggling, but ending up having huge success, and it was the word determination. And I got to tell you, when I read the book, I said, if determination is the secret to success, then I better be amazingly determined. I got to be stubborn enough to just not give up and to stay determined and just find a way. I was in the Marine Corps, and we had this motto. It's you improvise, adapt, and overcome. You figure out a way to win, and that comes from determination. And so, my friends, that's what I want for you. Number one, I want you to go read the book and find your secret to success. But realize that, for me, it's just been determination. Despite my lack of communication abilities, despite my, what I perceived as a lack of intelligence, despite struggling for over 5 years, I said, you know what? The secret is determination. If I don't quit, I'm going to win. And I remember reading in a book that about network marketing that said the 90% of the people who stay with the same network marketing company for 10 years hit the top rank in the company, which is living a multimillionaire lifestyle. And so I just said to myself, well, if that's true, even if it takes 10 years, it's going to be worth it. And believe me, if it takes you 10 years, it's going to be amazingly worth it. It shouldn't take you 10 years, but if it does, my gosh, the lifestyle that we get to live as leaders in network marketing is just incredible. So hopefully you got some value from this. Go out and be determined, my friends. Make sure you are subscribed to my YouTube channel. Hop over to mattmorris.com, put your name and email address in so you receive these videos in your inbox. And I definitely would love to hear your comments below. So comment below, and if you feel like this would add some value to some others, share it around. As always, go make life an adventure.